Near-field communication, abbreviated NFC, is a form of contactless communication between devices like smartphones or tablets. Contactless communication allows a user to wave the smartphone over an NFC-compatible device to send information without needing to touch the devices together or go through multiple steps setting up a connection. Fast and convenient, NFC technology is popular in all parts of the world now. NFC is a feature in nearly every phone these days, but what can you do with it? So what is it exactly? In simple terms, it's a method of wireless data transfer called NFC, near-field communication, that detects and then enables technology in close proximity to communicate without the need for an internet connection. The tech involved is deceptively simple, evolved from radio frequency identification. An NFC chip operates as one part of a wireless link. Once it's activated by another chip, small amounts of data between the two devices can be transferred when held a few centimeters from each other. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi seem similar to near-field communication on the surface. All three allow wireless communication and data exchange between digital devices like smartphones. Yet near-field communication utilizes electromagnetic radio fields, while technologies such as Bluetooth and Wi-Fi focus on radio transmissions instead. Near-field communication traces its roots back to radio frequency identification. Indeed, NFC is actually a subset of FID with a shorter communication range for security purposes. Founded in 2004 by Sony, Nokia, and Philips, the forum enforces strict standards that manufacturers must meet when designing NFC-compatible devices. In 2006, the specifications for smart posters were created. Smart posters hold information that an NFC-compatible device can read when passed over it. The first NFC-compatible cell phone, the Nokia 6131, also surfaced during this time. As the years passed, more specifications emerged and the technology grew from payment methods to sharing videos, links, and game invites between smartphones and other NFC devices. In 2010, Samsung Nexus S became the first NFC-enabled Android phone. In 2015, Apple launched iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus with NFC-enabled and Apple Pay feature. There are a number of ways everyday people can or will be able to interact with near-field communication. Commuting to the office, during the drive to and from work, NFC can unlock your car, adjust your seats, and even admit you to the company's secure parking space. Paying with your phone, contactless payments are a great example of using NFC technology in your everyday life. Contrary to popular belief, NFC payments are incredibly secure, even more secure than chip card payments. On the public transport, if you commute to the office, you can pay for your bus or subway pass and wave your phone to pass through the gates. Tapping your phone at a kiosk gives up-to-date information about schedules and delays. Hanging out with friends, you can share games, links and info with friends by bumping phones. And much more. New users of NFC, especially for payment purposes such as storing credit card information, are concerned at first about the security and safety of their private information. Below are the risks and how NFC technology works to prevent it. Eavesdropping is when a criminal listens in on an NFC transaction. The criminal does not need to pick up every single signal to gather private information. As the devices must be fairly close to send signals, the criminal has a limited range to work in for intercepting signals. Also, when a secure channel is established, the information is encrypted and only an authorized device can decode it. Data corruption and manipulation occur when a criminal manipulates the data being sent to a reader or interferes with the data being sent so it is corrupted and useless when it arrives. To prevent this, secure channels should be used for communication. Interception attacks is similar to data manipulation. Interception attacks take this type of digital crime one step further. A person acts as a middleman between two NFC devices and receives and alters the information as it passes between them. This type of attack is difficult and less common. To prevent it, devices should be in an active-passive pairing. This means one device receives info and the other sends it instead of both devices receiving and passing information. No amount of encryption can protect a consumer from a stolen phone. If a smartphone is stolen, the thief could theoretically wave the phone over a card reader at a store to make a purchase. To avoid this, smartphone owners should be diligent about keeping tight security on their phones.